play.
Ah, welcome viewers to another episode of Let's Play Sacred 2. This was interesting to get started. Unfortunately, when you start your game back up, you start at the most recent resurrection monolith that you have touched or activated. And this particular one is, I think I've mentioned this before, it's one of those ones that's like around a whole bunch of mobs, so yeah, it was a little bit chaotic, and I think I made some quest progress and stuff, and some of the kobolds that I killed there. Anyway, so here we are again. Apparently I completed a quest, so I need to talk to that guy. We got some quests going here. I should have done this before. We're gonna go up here later and stuff, right? But okay, got my bearings. Let me make sure my inventory's okay. Cool. It's not super full, so that works. All right, man. I've been playing another character a lot, so well, not a whole lot, but a little bit. That's what I've been doing.
I am truly a
Just
master
learning a
of my
bit.
trade.
Oh, okay, so apparently I completed that Kobold Shaman quest, which is, I think it seems to be pretty easy to do, because they're all over the place, and Kobolds are just like, they're just super easy to beat. I don't know, if they ever get difficult, really. Okay, we gotta go around a little bit here. Gotta go around in order to get to this place. Once again, just like when I was playing Sacred, I'm like concerned that I'm going to be spending way too much time on my overhead map. Oh, apparently I failed the quest. I seem to have done this. I'm pretty sure I always fail that quest, because whatever it must just involve keeping somebody alive, and I'm not very good at that, I guess. So here you have these undead, and sometimes they'll come back to life. You'll see a lot of these elementals in this area. They're just like little elemental guys. I don't know. They look like somebody like with a really unhealthy diet pooped, and that poop grew arms. So, like, kind of like you would imagine like a crackhead's poop would be like a half-melted Snickers or something. A really unappealing half-melted Snickers. So we got some undead in here. Awesome stuff. Gotta kill them. Bet you can't just kill. Bet you can't kill just one. Bad reference that I couldn't even make. Is that a river of lava? That is incredibly bad graphically. That's worse than the water. Okay, we're just gonna pass by that and ignore that and pretend like, you know, we didn't see that and stuff. Oh crap. This is a rather large room full of enemies. So I guess we'll just make a choke point and shoot them full of frozen needles.
Why do game designers always have the urge to extinguish the poor fauna?
Right? I guess. I'm gonna retreat a little bit. There we go.
To the underworld.
Yeah, this is working out. I find it... Maybe it's because I haven't been LPing all that much or playing this game all that much. I'm finding it challenging to deliver any substantive commentary when I'm in the middle of, like, difficult fighting. But that's... I guess that's kind of a central challenge for an LPer, you know? It's not just playing video games. You're trying to, like... It's like, if you're trying to do your taxes while you talk on the phone with your mom, or like the sort of person who's like one of those really demanding people, and you can't just like sort of listen to them because they're constantly like checking to make sure that you're listening. They're like asking you trick questions about what they said or something. I don't know. You know, there are certain kinds of people who like you can't just like, and they're usually. I feel like I've treaded this ground before. I talked about the person who's not that interesting, and they're always like trying to check to make sure you're paying attention to them. Just like, I don't know. I have a sense when people aren't paying attention to me, you know. And if they're not, then I would just, personally, I'd tend to just shut up. You know, do something else. Hey, what do you, you know, like, what do you want? There's a lot of enemies down in here, man. What the heck? Oh well, at least we have a lot of DPS. We got elite DPS. Oh man. And we got zombies. Still though, there's so many of them. It just takes... It's kind of the sweet spot though. With this game, like, it's not a bad thing. It's really fun when you, like, stumble onto a huge group of enemies and you're just like, time to kill some stuff, and the XP is just like coming in, and you're like, yeah, you know. Jeez. Right. How many more points do I need? Like 6 more points for a mod? I don't think I have one available. I guess I might have to check that out later. I'm a little confused. I'm not even sure what quest I'm doing in here. Or if there really was a quest. Sometimes it'll look like there's a quest. This game's quest tracker isn't perfect. At all. There we go. Don't like it when they don't die fast enough. Oh, I think I know what quest this is. Okay, this is a... It's an interesting quest, I guess. It's a pretty good one. This is worth our time. Ultimately, what we're doing in the slightly larger picture here is we're making our way towards this big city. I forget the name of it because I'm not really up on the lore here yet, but it's the next destination for our main quest, and it's pretty cool actually. There's a lot of quests there, a lot of quests that are pretty fun, honestly. Right now I'm experiencing a little difficulty in that my regen time is a little high, and the animation time is a little high for this Glacial Thorn, so it's not as responsive as I'd like, and it's making it slightly difficult. So yeah, we had to bring this follower over to that guy, and now we have to go kill some other dude. So hopefully she won't die, I don't know. We gotta go this way now. And there's like a ton of undead. Okay. Unfortunately, these NPCs aren't terribly good at avoiding death. They just seem to love getting in fights. Like right now, this one's just standing here, waiting to be obliterated. Alright. Yeah, so we're making our way towards that city. There's a lot of cool quests there, and it's the destination for your the next step of the main quest, which in itself is not particularly remarkable. Although I have to admit I haven't actually. I don't even think I've read the text for it. It's pretty uninteresting. Anything I've encountered in the main quest so far. This quite similar to the original Sacred, where the story was just like almost laughable. That's how bad it was. So I'm seeing a problem with that like giant cloud, because it completely obfuscates all the enemies and I can't tell where to... Is that guy still alive? God, I can't hit him. There's like blind spots on this thing. He's not getting hit. Oh. That's because he's on my side, I guess. Herpaderp! Let's destroy Orpheus.
Time to die.
Alright, so it's time to die, Orpheus.
You will not do that again.
There we go. Did he die? No, he's still alive. Didn't you hear me when I said it's time to die? He came back to life, though. In that charming way that undead have of doing.
This is going really well.
They don't bother me as much as they did in the other game, but it's gotten to the point, like, I still don't like fighting undead too much. They're pretty rewarding, though, so they're not that bad. It might depend on your class a little bit, though, because some will be more... well, I think we gotta bring them back to this thing now. We gotta go back over there. So yeah, it's a little slow, and then when you like don't actually hit them, then you gotta do another one. I don't know why these things are marked as if they're quest related. All these zombies are like, they have that little X on their thing, the map, so it makes them look like they're related to your quest, but I don't think they are. Dude, more of that should have hit that guy. Oh man. I feel like I don't have the most energy for this at the moment, but I don't know. I woke up a bit ago, drank a Rockstar. This is what I feel like doing at the moment. I wish that every one of my episodes could be really awesome and whatever, where I'm completely full of energy, but though the thing is, I've noticed it's usually not as bad as I think it is, except for a couple of times that's not an enemy again. That's not an enemy. There's been a couple of times where, in various circumstances, I just, wait, what's going on here? That's not Hunter Camp. Oh, okay, we gotta get out of here. Alright. We gotta get out of here. So, that's the next step. Let's escort them to the surface.
I am approaching my target.
Oh, okay, here we go. Apparently all these zombies don't want us to get to the surface. Jerks. That's some Futurama type of stuff. You know, say all the mutants in the sewers. Yeah, and I guess there's a spoiler in there. I don't know. Well, that falls into that category of like people are like, oh, no spoilers and stuff that's like super old. It's like doesn't matter that much because everybody's already seen the thing or whatever. Okay, so there we go. We've escorted them to the surface. What? We brought them back to life? That's not even possible.
Why do game designers always have the urge to extinguish the poor fauna?
Alright, I guess we can keep going then. Moving along, we spent most of this video in that dungeon, I think. Great! Hope we got some good loot at least. Here's more of these poop elementals. Let's zoom in real good on the poop elemental. I mean, you tell me that's not a poop elemental. So, there's a new creature type for you, for all you Gary Gygax wannabes. Poop Elemental. It's the next big thing.
You must insist. The small ones to the front. My charm knocked
Da
their
da
socks
da,
off.
killing things, aiming my slow ass ice things wrong. You guys, man, you're making me mad. Alright. Okay. I don't think that guy's really dead. He's just playing dead. Okay, so, I'm gonna pull up my big map. Okay, I thought so. So we just want to follow this road. Oh man, got confused there. We want to follow this road this way. So I made this comment before about the camera controls, and I said that when you put the mouse buttons together, it kind of gets wonky. So that wasn't entirely true. As it turns out, what the case is that what happens is, well, I'll explain this after this fight. So we're just, fighting a bunch of skellies and stuff. I don't have the most defense, so I'm just trying not to die. I got pretty good defense, but I highly doubt if I let like 20 guys beat on me that I'm gonna do real well. I don't know. So what happens is it's all about where you position your left mouse button in relation, I think, to the screen. If you put it up here and then you start doing this, it'll go straight, like it'll feel right and everything. But if you put it over here and then you start doing this, it's at this weird angle, like I'm walking to the side. Yeah. So it takes some getting used to. Oh, here's an interesting quest. I think this guy over here, if I can get to him in a second, he wants you to find out. Okay, well, I think he wants you to find his chicken. Yeah, so we're doing big things here. We're finding some guy's lost chicken in a cemetery, and so you can pretty much imagine what happens to this chicken. That chicken tastes like chicken. Alright, so you can open up all these graves, and there could be loot in there, or there could be like, well, it's not really an either or scenario, but there's a chance of loot or a mob in any of them. So this is not my strength, definitely, fighting undead like this. As you can see, they're doing a lot of damage to me, and I'm taking a lot of damage. And there's one still alive. I think they're a bit resistant to ice damage. Aw, oh, man, the chicken's dead. We picked up dead chicken. And then you have this feather-covered zombie. Yep. Apparently zombies eat chickens now. So, makes for a pretty easy quest anyway. Just turn that bad boy in.
Another mission successfully.
Got a little bit of, I always just automatically do the loot collection thing, just assuming that they're going to give me loot. And if they don't, oh, there's going to be problems. It's like, when you finish a quest, it's like when you go to somebody's house on Halloween and do your trick-or-treat, it's like, if they don't give you any loot, you feel like you didn't get candy at the house on Halloween or something, you know? Oh, bears. So these things, they're like a tankier version of boars. If you fight boars, pigs, whatever, they have like a lot of HP and they're annoying. They can be annoying to kill, but they give a decent amount of XP. Bears have more HP, and I don't feel like they give as much XP as you'd want for that amount of HP that they have. And kind of similar to the original Sacred, there's some cases where mobs have a lot of HP, and for whatever reason, when they're a champion mob or elite, whatever, they have like ridiculous amounts of HP. It'd be nice to get the regen time down a little bit for my AoE. Because the problem is, well, I always feel like every time I want to use it, I've got to wait on it and stuff. I don't know what that was about. Maybe it was a quest I failed. Okay, I was just checking on something. So I'm going to take my little questing flow around here, because this is just the way that I've explored the city the first time I got here. It's the way that I feel comfortable with exploring the city. You're just kind of trying to make sure that you get all the quests and everything. And there's a lot of quests here, so it's not really difficult to miss stuff. Alternatively, you could just kind of go into the center of the city. Yeah, but yeah, they're not all like really good quests, though. Still, this area kind of aggravates me. I guess it won't be so bad because I have a teleport now. But these bushes, you can't run through them. So there's threading your way through this is a little bit annoying. These rabbits are, they can be a little bit of a pain in the butt to kill depending on your class. It helps if you have a homing ability of some sort. Right, I can't even see the rabbit. Yeah, this thing is slow. Really hard to aim it at a moving target, these ice things. Of course, this ability does slow them down, so... I feel like I'm being really boring again. Bezlonir, you are being boring. I'm gonna just toss a hurricane over there. Advantage of being a ranged character is I don't actually have to go over there to beat the hair. That's the characters that this is really difficult with, is the ones that, Oh, okay, so this starts this, like, Easter egg quest, which is interesting. I don't know what the, I don't know what the rewards are for it, but there's, like, a ton of that. Let's go up here. I think there's a quest or two to grab here. It's also worthwhile just to look around the city, because there's a lot of artwork and stuff that went into this. It's pretty good. It's not bad. It's pretty interesting stuff. There's some features that I definitely appreciate. This is another one of those times where this person's not going to give you a quest. I don't know if they do on a higher difficulty or what the deal is. But we have this, like, what is that thing? Yeah, I just realized this is very strange in this game. Well, there's no first-person view, but there's no way, in terms of camera controls that I have, to look up. You can't look up. So that's very odd. I guess the good news there is that you can't accidentally, idiotically drown yourself on the road. So, GG devs. I've read about some ways of, where's these rabbits at? Stupid rabbits.
Good
Just trying to
news.
kill
You
them.
don't have to wait for the man with the scythe.
Not easy to do. Got him. And there's one like around here. Okay, so these things will go over like walls but not trees apparently. Oh, I got him too. This is like the most boring quest that I could do on camera. I don't even think it's like worth all that much XP. For some reason, I just always do it. I guess I like it. Got another one. Sweet. Which ability is that? Yay, saved me the trouble of going around these things. Cool. I'll finish up doing the rabbits, I guess. I usually just come back to it because it's really incredibly annoying. And this thing has a long cooldown on it. Yeah. I just told my character to do an attack on that thing, and now she's running around. Great.
You have rabies or something similar.
So that's basically, in a nutshell, why I don't like this area too much. Because your character's always trying to run around these bushes. I don't, this would be solved by the simple inclusion of the ability to jump. And I think I've mentioned this before, but I think jumping is important. I like games where you can jump. That basically, back in 2005, I had a friend who was into MMOs, and I wound up getting World of Warcraft and what's that one that's supposed to be free to play and all that crap? Guild Wars. So I got Guild Wars and World of Warcraft around the same time. And I never got into Guild Wars, and I got into WoW instead, pretty much because you can jump in WoW. So that's pretty much the reason why I started playing WoW. Or kept playing WoW. It's because you could jump and you could explore. Just added another layer to everything, I guess. How many minutes have I now spent killing rabbits? How very Elmer Fudd of me. Shh! Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. That's the second time I've seen the big Easter rabbit and gotten excited. And okay, we'll come back to this rabbit thing. We've done this long enough. Oh, there he is. Okay. I believe they randomly spawn. So, yay, we're done with the rabbits, or will be in a minute. Cool. Hares. I'm sorry. Haha, let's not split hairs. Yeah, haha.
You can rely on me.
Alright, so with that, I believe we will just call this another episode of Let's Play Sacred 2. So this is Bezlonir signing out. And I'll see you next time, viewers. Thanks for joining.